Hello everyone. Well, I think I come up with one more thing I can do to postpone putting the ceiling drywall up. Now, when I mentioned this to Mrs. Stadhomer, she told me, she said it's still working towards it. I know, but it's also, it ain't going to be done today. This will, but that won't. Or at least this will be partially. What we're doing today, we're going to start making the ceiling fuzzy. Now what we did on this first piece here, because it's only 6 inches wide, we went ahead and used a piece of the R11 and cut it to length, and then we cut it in half and it's stacked on top of each other. That will do real good, and it'll save us one piece to the most part from the rolls. Mrs. Stadhomer at this point in time is cutting 16 pieces of 2 foot on center. And I will be getting on this ladder here and standing up and trying to staple it from the top down. Well, once we get that, and it's full speed ahead, and we are going to be air conditioning this place for sure, because it is just unbelievable. Oh, sit back, get some more coffee. Here we go. Okay. Got the first pieces in, besides the one I showed you before. And this small one here, we cut one piece and then sliced off as much as we needed for this. And then from there on down until the very last one, we'll be doing full ones. And Mrs. Stadhomer looked at it and she says, now I'm going to have a fuzzy ceiling just like you've got a fuzzy wall. Ain't that the truth? Oh, we got a bunch to go, but got Mama out here helping me, and we're both sweating ourselves into oblivion, but as usual, she's staying way ahead of me. Okay, get back at it. Can't wait till we get it to the point where I feel safe enough to get that air conditioner put in here. Okay, we're out here the next day. There's a couple of reasons we were only out here for about an hour and a half yesterday. But as you can see, we've got 2 full pieces, and the edges over there are all fuzzy ceiling for Mrs. Stadhomer. We're going to continue on with it here. We've got 1, 2, 3 pre-cut already that she has waiting on us, and they'll go here. I may end up pulling some staples up there, especially on this cable here, so that it can lay up on top and make it a lot easier for us to put this insulation up. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start with that one. Not sure exactly what and how I'm going to do that, but because yesterday Mrs. Stadhomer was using this drywall T-square to help me hold it up while she's not out here right at this moment, so we'll keep busy. We'll get her up there one way or the other, even if I have to put a temporary stick across there to hold it. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Alright, back in a little. The ceiling is insulated. And Mr. Wallace, there's the air conditioner that you were asking about. An 8,000 BTU, and I'm telling you, it's already doing its job on this. Got all the insulation up. And that's all the scrap we had left, right there. Now I'm sure I could have probably put that somewhere, maybe over top of one of these cans to help out, but that's the scrap that we have left. Doggone it. I gotta go find something else to do to postpone what's next. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Okay, we brought it over, we set it up, we screwed her down, and it looks like maybe, just maybe, it might work. Now we have rolled this around underneath all these can lights, and it did touch the bulb on that one a little bit, but that one also moves up and down just a hair, that won't be a problem once the drywall's up. We will see. Next chance we get, we'll be coming in to see if we can get at least one, maybe two sheets up. No hurry. Well, don't ask Mrs. Stedhomer. She'll tell you there's always a hurry on this one. She's chomping at the bits big time. See what I'm saying? If she had a whip, you know what she'd be doing with that. Okay, be back. Okay, we're out here the next morning. Nice cool room. Because of what we did yesterday, and the day before, and the day before. And doing a lot of thinking. When I built this, I made this table, that's what I called it, 7 foot. And I realized now, I realized all on my own that isn't going to work after Mrs. Stedhomer told me so. I've got to make that longer. So I came up with a way to do it. And I thought about it. I was thinking about it again and some more. And I had one idea. And I decided later that that wasn't a good idea because all on my own, of course, you know, I decided it when Mrs. Stedhomer told me a better way. So, even though I came up with it on my own, I'm going to do the way that Mrs. Stedhomer said I should do it because, frankly, it's so much more reasonable. It's so much more intelligent. I've always said it. I married a very brilliant woman, and I will never shirk my duty in giving the credit where it belongs. And in this case, it's completely 100% on her. So, all right, get started on this, and we'll get this taken care of. Okay, now here's how it goes. You know, when you have a job to do, you gotta make plans. You gotta figure this out in your head. You gotta put it down on paper. You gotta make drawings. You gotta determine all the equipment, the tools, and everything that you need. So after I spent a lot of time doing that over this whole ordeal of having to extend this tabletop 1 foot at a time, I went to Mrs. Stedhomer and I was starting to explain all of the manly things that I had to do here. You know, I had to go get my saw, I had to get my rip vents, I had to do the calculations and the measurements, and I had to be so precise to make sure that I got those cuts just right. Then I had to go out and I had to find the wood that I would need to find to join everything together, but only 1 foot farther. She looked at me in her beautiful way. She says, "Why don't you just extend it?" I blinked my eyes and looked at her, kind of, "Yeah, right, what do you mean?" And she says, "Just take the end off, add a board 1 foot longer, and put that end back on. Why do you have to cut everything?" So you see, she allowed me to come up with that. Not. So I'm going to take these boards off right here, this whole thing with the handle. I got 2x4s already pre-marked. I will add right here to the top. And here's my 1 foot back here. Then I'll put this back on the end of this. Seems like a pretty cut and dry thing to do. So, let's get started. I like to make noise too while I'm at it. Well, there's one of them, and let's see. I'll be doggone if that's not 1 foot extension. Now, if we really want to get carried away here, let's go up and take a look. And it's just a hair over 8 feet. Oh my. Get the other one on. Well, let's measure this one just to make sure, you know what they say. I don't know, measure once, cut twice. Something like that anyway, huh? A little over 8, right where we want it. Let's go ahead and pre-do these so that I have something to aim with on the other side. Now we'll see if we can hold this up long enough to get those started right where they're supposed to be. there is the Mrs. Stay-at-Homer fix. Lucky guy. She'd have saved me a bunch of... This is Stay-at-Homer. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to give us thumbs up, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your local Gulf of Mexico fishermen. Catch you all later. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.